Hey class, welcome to MUS 112. I am your instructor for this semester. This is Introduction to Jazz. My name is Amanda Pauley, and this is a very casual at-home video that I will be making to help introduce you to this course. And it's kind of late, and you might hear my washing machine running in the background, but I work from home, and I've been teaching at Nash for about 4.5 years. And so Jazz MUS 112 is one of those classes that I am newer, less acquainted with, but I also teach music appreciation. And so this is my third semester of MUS 112. And we've had a great time in the last 2 semesters that I've taught. So welcome to this course. I hope you learn a lot. I hope you come ready to learn about jazz and jazz history. You know, jazz is fundamentally a fairly new genre as a music style. And so we're going to learn how it originated and what brought it about and what it was influenced by and all the different styles that have come to pass since its humble beginning many decades ago. So I hope that you're ready to journey with me through this course. There'll be a lot of reading to do, and so I'm trying to switch it back to the right view. And here we see our Moodle course. It's going to look something like this. This was me with dark hair. Okay. So hopefully you see something like this. Please always, when we're trying to access assignments that go through the Connect website, make sure that you go through it through the link that I'm going to show you. That'll make more sense in just a moment. So first thing you would have already completed since you're accessing this video is an enrollment verification activity as well as your online orientation certificate. After that, you will gain access to your syllabus. Within your syllabus, you have access to the schedule for assignments. Let me just show you where that is. It tells us what we're going to be learning. It talks about our homework points, our tests and quizzes, our concert credit points, so for a total of 2,900 points for this semester, and then you can see how those break down into what constitutes an A, or B, C, D, and F. So make sure that you read through all of that. So for your assignment schedule and the things that we're going to be learning each week, you can go to this calendar right here. It's a separate Google Doc that you can download and print and have available. You'll see, I don't know that you'll have exact dates for every week, but we can go by weeks. The only week that we will be taking off will be the week for Thanksgiving. And so every other week that might have 1 day break, then we will just use, some people like to use those holidays to do their work. So I am leaving those inbred into the schedule, except for the week of Thanksgiving, and we will take that week completely off. And so you see some information about our withdrawal statement. If you're new to an online course, let me just let you know, if you don't turn any work in any particular week of the semester, I will send you just an email just reminding you that 2 consecutive weeks of no-show, that means no work turned in, is validation for you to be dropped from the course, and that is a Nash Community College policy. Just so you know, we don't want that to happen. And really, if you're missing a week of work here and another week of work another place, you're going to have a hard time getting a good grade in this course. And so unless you're out of town or have an extended illness or something along that nature, then make sure that you get all your assignments turned in on time. So I will go back to our course in Moodle. Please make sure that you're checking your email. I would say daily, if not every other day, absolutely every other day. And so here is where we will start. I'll go ahead and make this visible so that you can actually see it all. All right, this is where we'll start after you've done your EVA and watch this video. You're going to read your class syllabus, and it is located above that section. And then you're going to watch your, you're going to register your code card that should have come with your textbook, or a code card that you would have bought just separate, and you're going to use the online textbook. Either way, you should have a registration card for this course. The place to get to that, let me take this off editing. There's a lot of extra stuff you don't need to see. So you're going to go to your very first section down here, McGraw-Hill Connect registration link. You're going to follow that link. You're going to register your NASH student email account, and you're going to use the code card that you should have. That code card can only be used one time, and once you register it, it is only good for one semester. So that should give you an incentive not to drop the course, because you'd have to purchase a new code card all over again. Then you have something called a first day of class video, and that is actually a McGraw-Hill resource, and so you can watch that to help you get acquainted with Connect if you never have used Connect before. Just so you know, all of your assignments from the textbook and all of your tests, all of your listening, for the most part, comes directly from the McGraw-Hill Connect website. Just so you know, that is going to be something you'll need to have a really reliable internet access and a reliable computer, and a specific time every week that you set aside to do the work for this course. You can't get it done in just a couple hours. You're going to need to set aside, 3 to 4 hours a week to get this work done. Sometimes there's a lot of listening, and sometimes there's a lot of reading. So make sure that you set aside the proper time to do so. After that, another good portion of our assignments are going to come from something called Edpuzzle. So we're going to follow this Edpuzzle registration link down here below. And notice here it says register your NCC student email and use this class code. The class code, when it asks you for that, is right there. Make sure you use your NASH student email. All right, and then let me just click on that registration link. It may come up with something that's already open for me. Nope, there it is. Excuse me, it's getting late. All right, so this is the code that you need to use, and hopefully you'll be able to log in with one of these ways. So if you have trouble with that, which if you have trouble, usually this is where students have difficulty. And so I'll be glad to help you through it. Try to use your Google sign-in with your NASH account. All right, and then the next thing on your list, by the way, this list is just for your benefit. You don't have to check anything off for me. This is just for you and you only. The next thing you need to do is read in your textbook. And I have here Introduction to Jazz Basics, read, page 349 to 357. Your next assignment is going to be actually a Moodle assignment, because there are no resources for those pages in your textbook, I've created a definitions worksheet. Okay, so open this document and enable the editing. Make sure that you put it in and you open it. I'm sorry, my tongue's getting all twisted. Let's hope it opens soon. Okay, here's a definitions worksheet. Just enable the editing here. Fill out everything in your own words from the text. And I need to switch the dates on this, I forgot. But what melody means according to the text that you read, according to the book definition. Melody, harmony, what rhythm, what's design in jazz, what's timbre, what does syncopation mean. So make sure that you submit that on Moodle. I won't ask you to submit many things on Moodle, but this is definitely one during week 1 that we do have. And we're almost done. Then we're going into our reading quiz. So once you've registered your code card on Connect, you're going to see something that looks like this as you're connecting. So go to this link here, and it should walk you through using your Nash email account, because it should be waiting for you to register your card since you're already registered for the course. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go into McGraw-Hill. You should see, once you get everything lined up, that you're going to go into something that looks like this. And go ahead and open that course. And you don't have anything except a quiz due this week. And it'll be the only thing that'll be visible to you. It'll be the only thing that's visible to you. I'm not sure if it's visible quite yet. Yeah, it probably is. All right, so these dates need to be changed. Okay, week 1 reading quiz is what you're going to see, and that's the only thing you need to worry about. And I will get all that updated in the dates. I copied the course, but not everything copied over properly. So I'm going to go ahead and return to Instructor's View right here. Every quiz that you have is going to be multiple choice. Just make sure you will have read before you start. So it's going to look something like this. So just make sure after you're done that you submit it, so that I know that your work's been completed. You can check your report under the performance tab at the top. Make sure that you got a grade for it, and all your assignments, which I'll go into how to do a listening assignment next week. Lastly, after you get registered for Edpuzzle, this will be your first assignment in Edpuzzle. And so basically what you're going to do is you're going to watch the video, and you're not going to not watch it, because you have all of these questions that are going to pop up. You only get one chance to answer these questions, and you only get one chance to submit this assignment. If you don't complete the video, it will show up as a 0, and you will not get a grade unless you answer the questions. So please make sure that you do. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Just start watching the video. And if you get all these things done, you'll get a 25 extra credit points for this week. And that's just a really quick overview of everything. Please contact me if you have questions, and you'll find my information, my cell phone. I'm always available, so just make sure that you contact me when you have a problem, and look forward to a great semester. Have a good night.